What's good, people? After 30 years, we finally get to see the real story of how Alpo, played by Cameron in Paid in Full, robbed and killed his best friend Richard Porter, aka Mitch, over drugs and money. Alpo did an interview about 5 or 6 months ago with the guy named Troy Reed, who's responsible for all of the phone conversations and documentaries you've heard of Alpo on YouTube. Troy Reed is the one who's did those documentaries for years. That's the guy who's behind it. So it's only right that when Alpo gets home, he does an interview with Troy Reed. Okay. Now, what's crazy about it is Troy Reed didn't upload this interview. Nah, some weird unknown YouTube channel uploaded this interview in the middle of the night yesterday. Literally, I woke up and seen this notification and started seeing all these different uploads about Alpo, and I had to go check it out for myself. Now, I do not believe in coincidences, people. I don't, all right? Nothing is a coincidence. You want to know why? Do you think it's a coincidence that yesterday Netflix finally made Paid in Full available for people to watch? And then all of a sudden this Alpo interview pops up. And then weeks before that, King Erna called out Alpo, and Alpo kept saying, chill, 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 you messing up my Netflix deal? Nothing is a coincidence, people. All right? Now, the reason for my video is I noticed that how the movie portrayed the killing is totally different from how Alpo actually says the killing happened. And it's actually worse how Alpo said it happened, all right? It's actually worse. Not only did he just kill his best friend, but in the manner that he did it, it was just totally just disrespect, you know what I mean? It's the worst, it's grimy, whatever, however grimy you could think, that's what it is. It's the highest of the grimiest thing ever, all right? Now, let's not act like this is the only guy in history who killed his best friend, all right? This is the only story that has been publicized and been turned into a movie. People have been killing their best friends, stabbing their best friends in the back for years, centuries, decades from before us. Look what they did to Jesus, all right? It's been happening forever. Most recently, the Y&W Melly situation. Again, he's innocent until proven guilty, so we got to wait for that to play out. But this has been happening for centuries. Now, I'm going to break it down for you, so make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification button right now. Let me tell you guys, I need you to like these videos. The likes really push the video through the search engine. It really helps us out. The comment also helps us out. And of course, when you subscribe, you become a part of the family, all right? Now, real quick, for the people who don't know Alpo, who don't know the story of Alpo, Paid in Full, and all that stuff, let me get this out the way real quick. Alpo is a snitch. Okay, Alpo is a snitch. Yes, Alpo made a whole lot of money back in the day with Rich, azie, and all the rest of them that was hustling back in the day in Harlem, but he was a snitch, all right? Alpo is known for getting caught and snitching on everybody in D.C., all right? Alpo was getting money in New York, doing his thing. He ended up going to D.C., finding out that in D.C. you can double and triple your money because the prices was totally different. So he went out there, he opened up shop, and he met a lot of people. He met a lot of real people, including Wayne Perry, this dude named Gary, and a couple other people. He met a lot of heavy hitters in D.C. But when shit hit the fans, Alpo snitched on everybody. If you remember, there's a scene from the movie where he said, I'm not snitching on nobody from Harlem, but I got some people from D.C. that I can snitch on. He snitched on everybody, including his right-hand man and his shooter, Wayne Perry, who's from D.C. Wayne Perry has life with no possibility of parole because he took a plea deal. They was trying to give him the death penalty, right? And Alpo was his right-hand man, basically, right? Alpo paid him to kill tons of people, and Alpo decided to set him up, right, in order to get out of whatever he was going through. What Alpo did was basically set Wayne Perry up to be pinned with all the murders that they did, right? He set him up to be caught with all the murder weapons, right, in which he couldn't basically get out of the situation. His DNA was found on different murder weapons and stuff like that it was trying to get him locked up for anyway. And like my dude King Erna says, Alpo has no honor. All his honor is gone, all right? He's an honorless person when it comes to the streets, all right? And this is a fact. This is not nothing I make up. Alpo is a snitch. He's a rat, all right? Now check how Paid in Full depicts Alpo killing Richard Porter, a.k.a. Mitch. Check this out real quick.
You good? You know I got all my niggas looking for the little nigga now, B. Sonny like my little brother too. Anything you need, let me know.
Good looking, baby, because I need your help, baby. I need you to help me sell these 14 keys so I can get this ransom money for Sonny, man.
You got 14 bricks right there?
Yeah.
Put you up, eh?
Yeah, man, but look, B. Once we get my little brother back, man, we right the fuck back on, baby. We right the fuck back on once I get Sonny. It's gonna be business.
You seen that, right? He shows up, you got work in that bag. Oh, that's dope. Where'd you get it from? He shoots him, he falls down, then he shoots him in the head, all while looking at him like a man, all right? But now check how Alpo says it actually happened. This is the first interview of Alpo for 30 years actually showing us. We heard how it happened, but he shows us. And guess what, people? He did not kill Rich in a building. He killed him in a van. Check this out.
Do you mind taking me on a tour exactly where it happened? How it happened? No, in California. Right here when I was meeting Rich that night. And I pulled up right here. He got into the van right here. And once he got into the van, I locked the doors. And as I was pulling off, I was asking him, because it didn't take long after I pulled off, I was asking him, like, yo, Rich, where did you get that coat from? That shit was good because I wanted to make him comfortable. That shit was good as a motherfucker. He's like, I got it from my connect. I said, well, yeah. So from there, I knew he was lying. I turned to my little man. I gave him the nod. Once I gave him the nod, my little man spent, because he was short so he could stand up in the van. Next thing you heard was the 2 gunshots, bang, bang. Richard slumped over, and it happened. It happened right here. It happened right here. At this light, it happened. I'm saying, in my mind, I'm saying to my little man, yo, he's dead. He's dead. He just got hit with a 357. Twice. The only sound I heard was, him releasing his breath. His last breath. So I'm assuming that he's dead. And I need to find a place to put leave his body without anyone seeing me and seeing the van or just. So the only place I can think of and just driving it is so funny. I'm saying City Island, but I'm not even sure if I wanted City Island, but I just knew I wanted to get off the streets and get onto a highway. How did you feel? Was you mad? Was you angry? Like, what was going on in your head?
I was very mad. I just killed a nigga that I loved, a nigga that I was getting money with, a nigga that I called my brother. We kept driving this way, and until I could find a remote spot to leave the body. Go around this turn right here. Yeah, loop it real quick. It was somewhere over here. So I pulled over right here, just through the van up on as close as I can to the rail. Once I pulled over, my little man, Gary's probably like 5'3", 1 something. So I'm trying to stay behind the steering wheel. I'm trying to stay in the driver's seat in case we gotta pull off, and have him go dump the body. But when he went to go try to get Rich out the car, he couldn't pick him up. He couldn't pick him up. Rich was bigger than him, so he couldn't move him to put him in the woods and all that. So now I had to get out the van to go help him. And when I went to go help him, Richard made a sound. So that shit startled me.
like, oh shit, he's still alive. So I grabbed the gun. I grabbed the gun from my little man and put one in his head. And then I had to pick him up. And dump him in the woods and leave his body. I was able to get him where he needed to be. And then we jumped back in the van, and I made sure I didn't skid off or anything like that. We made kind of tracks. And we left. The rest was the newspapers. The rest was history.
All right, y'all see that, people? He actually picked Rich up in a van with one of his shooters from D.C., all right? He asked Rich, yo, where'd you get that work from? That shit was good, you know, to get him comfortable. Rich said, yo, I got it from my people. He gave a nod, and his shooter from D.C., bow, bow, 2 times, hit Rich. Rich fell. They thought Rich died because he got hit with a .357 point-blank range, all right? So now he's driving around. He's trying to figure out what to do with it, what to do with the body, and he pulls off to the highway, and now they're about to dump his body, but he hears something. Did you hear that? He said he heard him say something. He heard him, and it startled him. You want to know why it startled him? Because he knew what he did was wrong. Alpo allegedly murdered a lot of people, and for him to say it startled him tells me that he knows what he was doing was totally wrong. And he knew it wasn't because he lied to him about where he got the work from. It was because he knew he was robbing him because he was broke and these DC dudes was taking his money. That's the truth. So now he's like, damn, I gotta finish him. He doesn't shoot him in the head, facing him, looking him in the eyes. He shoots him in the back of the head. How honorless is that? He shoots his best friend in the back of the head. Point blank range, over 14 or 20 bricks and some money. Like, come on, man. Now, why did Poe kill Rich? Poe says he allegedly killed Rich because Rich was lying to him about the price they was paying for the coke. All right? Rich allegedly was contacted by a connect that Poe supposedly set up, right? And he was giving Rich the work for a certain price, and then Rich was then in turn, you know, splitting it with Poe, but giving it to Poe for a higher price. Now, why would this connect contact Rich instead of going right to Poe? I don't know. But Poe trying to say the connect really was his connect, and he just so happened to contact Rich, and Rich started lying about the price he was paying, and he felt like if you would lie for something as simple as that, a couple thousand on per bird, then you would sell me out for something worse if it had to be, right? So he said he had to go. That was his way of basically justifying killing his best friend. But guess what, people? I actually found out recently that Poe was getting robbed in D.C. It wasn't no pretty picture like, oh, Poe, New York dude, moved to D.C. and now he getting money. No, I know D.C. I know Maryland. All right? It's not a pretty place to be when you're in the wrong parts. All right? They country down there, but they about their money and they about their work. You understand? So Poe, Mr. City Slicker, thinking he gonna go down D.C. and everything gonna be peaches of cream. Nah, they shot Poe up. Poe almost died down there. They robbed Poe numerous of times. All right? What make you think that Wayne ain't have his people in turn set Poe up as well? Like, it's a dirty game they was playing down there because allegedly Poe was playing with the money, right? Poe wasn't paying what he really was supposed to pay, right? There's stories of Wayne Perry collecting money that Poe wasn't collecting because he didn't want to collect it. You know what I mean? So it was a grimy thing that was going on down there. So this pretty picture that we see of Poe just being this flagrant, you know, real flashy dude and nothing happening to him, it's not true. They was robbing him and he was broke. So he decided to rob and kill his best friend. With all that being said, I want to know what y'all think about this whole entire situation. Poe killing his best friend over the work, but now we actually seeing after 30 years how it actually happened, and I think it's worse. It's worse than a movie. What do you think? Hit the comment section with your opinion. I want to know. I am Super Sean, and this is Famous Before the Fame podcast. Peace.